This is Wake Up Call. Hello and welcome to Wake Up Call. Today, of course, is their coach series, and today we're talking about loyalty. What does loyalty mean and how does this affect you? Loyalty, right? So this is a lot of people, you're hearing loyalty, you're just thinking someone has been loyal to you, somebody has not done this. But as you know now, I try to see that we introspect a lot when it comes to their coaching or their coach series, and it comes to your personal dev. A lot of introspection. Yes, other people have actions, they have things that they've done, and this can be within your circle of influence or circle of authority, but not entirely. What you do have within your circle of influence, circle of impact, what you can actually change are the things that you do, how you behave. So when we're speaking loyalty, we're not talking about that girl who stole your boyfriend or that guy who bought out all of the cars that you wanted to buy when he knew that you wanted to make the same purchase. When we're talking loyalty, we're talking about you. How can you manage yourself? What can you do with yourself when it comes to being loyal to other people? What actions do you take that can make people feel like you don't have their back, even when everyone feels or knows, both parties know you're supposed to have their back, as a friend, as a spouse, as whatever ship you may be on. So what are the actions that you take, or what are the things that you usually do that just makes people feel like, I cannot trust this guy, I cannot bank on this guy for anything or whatever it is that I want to do? That is, the conversation today. So look into yourself. What can you do to make someone feel or reiterate the fact that you're loyal to them, you have their back, and you'd always be the person that they can bank on? Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. It's not just something that is to be said and say, oh, this person is not doing it for me, that person doesn't even know how to help me, this person does not have my back. It's more about you. Do you have people's backs? Do you show up for someone even when you do not have it all figured out, even when you do not have all of the resources to help them? Do they know that they can count on you, bank on you when it comes to trying times in their lives or even the good times in their lives? Because people want people who are loyal, who have their backs around them when they're celebrating their wins. Do people know that when they're celebrating their wins, you're not the person who would celebrate them in their face but be angrier behind their backs when you're like, oh, this person, she got this gig and she could not even bring it my way? Do people feel like they are not safe? They can't find a safe place with you when it comes to celebrating their wins? Do people feel that they can only celebrate their losses with you? Look at your friends, look at your parents, look at your siblings, look at your community. Do people only come to share their losses with you? It just calls for introspection to look at how much better can you be at being a loyal person in the lives of the people that you share. We're in families for a reason, we're in communities for a reason. This is one of the major things community is about, having each other's backs. I was reading a quote by someone, I cannot pick the name, I hope I'm able to so I can put it in the description. And it spoke, or in the comments, it spoke about having civilization being more about when the moment human civilization was realized was when a human being broke their leg and they did not die afterwards. Because in the wild, in the wilderness, if an animal breaks its leg, its thigh bone, it's the end. Other animals will kill it or take advantage of it such that it dies. And that was the beginning of civilization for the human man. For the human, when they broke their toe, people rallied round. Or when they broke their thigh bone, people rallied round to help them. That was the beginning of civilization. It was not war or American amendments or laws. It was that we had each other's backs. That is the basis and the core of civilization. So being loyal to someone just speaks about your civility, speaks about you being aware of other people and looking beyond yourself to help them. I hope this helps you. I hope you be well. I hope you do well. I hope you have a fantastic weekend ahead. Toodles.